So for the best model, just look up NDC for stud building, because it'll have the most meshes from the old days. And then you just put a brick in the workspace. You're gonna want to put you don't have to don't have collisions on. I have joint surfaces. To make the move increment to 1, and then change the snap to parts so you never like get uneven, basically. So just turn that on, and then as you can see, all the parts are snapping together right here, and then you can just build like that. And you can do it the easy way, I mean the hard way. You can do it the hard way by just putting every brick one by one. But I also have a few voxel generators that could help you make stud terrain if you want to cheat a little bit. It's up to you. So what these use is Perlin noise, and it's just gonna make some generation. So you could just enable them or disable them. I'm gonna disable these ones and use this one right here. And if you click play, it's a Minecraft one, so it'll make Minecraft skyblock, Minecraft Aether terrain, and I'll just turn it into plastic, and then I'll unlock it for some reason, because you have to unlock it. It's blocked, but I'll just copy it from after I click play. I'll find the model in the workspace, and I'll just Control X, and then I'll paste it into my workspace. And we have here like these blocks are 4 by 4 by 4, I believe. So I'll resize it by 50% using my resize plugin. So now it's 2 by 2 by 2, which is now closer to stud range. It's 2 by 2 by 2 right here. And if you want to change the seed to make it different, I'll just change the seed in here, and it'll generate something completely new now. And I can use this, and I'll just like collect. I'll just take some random pieces from this, and then you can use the random pieces that you cut and make something stud out out of it. Like I just took this section, I just cut this section out because it usually lags too much to just fully use the whole thing. So and then I'll reflect it right here. Then I'll just build some stuff to it. I'll customize it. Just make sure you add your own details, so it doesn't so it's not complete cheating, I guess. I'll just add my own little extra details to it. It looks like a gate, and then I have this material plugin that just lets me add studs and welds and stuff to it to give it a nice texture of stud texture or whatever. And then I'll just add some extra details, like some triangles if you want. Some people don't use triangles for stud building, but I just felt like it at this moment. But I don't know. So the next one, we could mess around with it if you make it less large so it doesn't lag as much. So it's like a little section right here, and I can just take pieces of it and make something out of it. But yeah, see, it's right here, and then I'll have to unlock it for some reason, and then I'll make it plastic. I do have a stretch plugin. It cost me $5, so I use that sometimes, but you don't necessarily need it, and there's no point in you having it. I think this one is another generator. Oops, it looks cool. This looks really cool, but it was not supposed to look like that. So you adjust it. You just mess with the all the numbers, and it'll look different every time you generate it. So this one's like 1 by 1. It's just like a hill. I'm not exactly sure how it works though, so you'll kind of be on your own. Just experiment with it. and you'll get some interesting designs. Like this one will lag your computer. This one will break your whole computer open. Your computer will explode if you have this one. These settings on the Perlin noise generator, because this one has probably 10 bazillion parts. I just lagged my whole computer and crashed it really, just by selecting a few of them. But yeah, so this one is another one I use. I use my building tool, resize world, and it'll resize every single part, so there's no like gaps between them. And then I could just reflect it over to make a nice cave effect right here, like an open cave. It lags again, I don't know why. And then I can just spin this around so it looks different, and it'll have like this nice open cave effect that you can have. I'm just messing with the settings, and it just got all screwed up. So yeah, then I lagged my computer up again. But you can mess around with this, get some interesting. Yeah, this effect is what I did this before with the Perlin noise, and it had like a cave effect. Because if you like put one on top of each other, and this one I don't even know what was going on here. I was just messing around, but easy stunt to run if you dabble with it a little bit. I'm giving you all the tools you need to streamline it, but it's kind of cheating, I guess. It's not like putting each part down. And this is my dome script right here. I'll include this all in the description so you can just grab it. It's hollow on the inside, and I can just remove the bottom here, and I'll just delete that one part because I didn't like it, and then I'll reflect it. Now I have a nice room. I can have a nice cave as well, a round cave, and add little details to it to make it look better. But yeah, I can adjust, and I'll just copy it, Control X, and put it into my workspace, and I can just mess around with it. I'll adjust the height. There's a bunch of stuff you can adjust, like the width as well, and you'll get some interesting. You can make like some tower, like a dome for like a cathedral or something if you want. So yeah, this would be a pretty cool cave. It looks unique. It's a little too even to be a cave. You need some stalactites or something. But it looks pretty nice. And then I can make the height. Might make the voxel size less to be 1 by 1, so it's if you can make it smaller if you need to. I just made these giant. I'll just add some details too. You can add details later, but yeah, most people, I know a few people that use Perlin noise when they make stud building. You can do it all by hand if you want, but you might be kind of crazy if you have that kind of time. And then I can use this paintbrush plugin, and I can just paint some details onto it, like different colors, and I'll use my whatever this one is, texturizer thingy. And then the model pixelator plugin, you're gonna have to make sure that every model has a primary part, and then it'll just, it doesn't work with all meshes, but it'll make it all pixelated like this, and you can use all these parts to help you build stuff where, here's Jesus, and then you primary part it. And it was a little too small though, it looked kind of terrible. But yeah, if you need to like make a tree, I like using it for trees to make branches and stuff, and it'll generate a whole tree. I'm pretty sure you can use it to make photos too. If you have like a whole photo of the Mona Lisa, you can like pixelate a whole photo as well. So yeah, that tree right there looks pretty nice, but it is cheating basically. Like, you're not using any of your own building to make it. But then you know, I can just take a branch and use it for something else if I want to. So I can see what it looks like voxelated. I can just take it apart. The problem with this plugin is that it like fills it all up, so there's no void, so it'll lag out really quick. And if you want to do it legit, you can make sure you have like a 2x2x2 or a 3x3 by whatever. Make it even, and make sure you don't have them different sizes at all. So you just, you know, make sure you put all these blocks together like this, and it'll be pretty easy later on. Make sure none of them are like overlapping or different sized, and then we can just use the plugin to fill up the you know, the put it on one stud, this gap fill plugin, and watch it. It's so simple. And now we have like a nice little stud looking thing. This is if you want to do it legit, but you need like a faster way to do it. And then we can combine all of this and then group it and then copy and paste it. Add some studs or whatever. And then copy it and stretch the bottom one out. And look, it's a whole thing, a resize world. So you duplicate the layer, and you have two layers, and then the bottom layer you stretch out so it looks like that. And then we're gonna make another layer here, the legit way, because you know the Prelinoy is kind of cheating, but it's fun to use. It's faster, and you can always add on to it, so it's not all like just generated. You can generate it, and also build your own parts of it. And then we're gonna add another layer one by one here, and we can do the same thing. Make sure none of them are overlapping or different sizes, and it's pretty simple to just fill in. You know, that's basically the idea of it. If you want to do that. Oh, that was the 2x2. This will be the 1x1. If you want more detail. Yeah, just you fill up the holes. It's faster this way than doing it by hand, in my opinion. Oops. But you can do it however you want. See, it's one whole stud. See, so that's pretty cool. What else is there? So you can make, if you took a picture of the Mona Lisa and then you use the pixel plugin, it'll make it all pixelated, so you don't have to make it by hand. You can make images. So this is the technique used by Minish, I believe, to make walls, to make cave walls, in a stud sort of style. So you'll make one wall out of studs however you want, and then you'll just make sure you have one complete. Make it look a little curved so it doesn't look weird, because then I'll reflect it over, and then reflect it again to make it unique. And then I'll just take this one layer and I'll turn it over like this. See, I'll make it more so there's no holes in it, and I'll reflect it one more time. I'll C-frame it one more time, and look, you got a whole little cavern, a whole underground cave of studs. And then of course you'll just add some more details, and that should be it for that, honestly. And then those are a few things I use. I don't know what else to talk about. You can make a cave if you want again. Also, again, the 1/4 technique. You just make 1/4 of something, and then you can just reflect it. So you don't have to make the whole thing part by part. See, I only made a little sliver of it, and then you can just finish it up. And then done.